What's up, YouTube? Here to talk a little bit about John Cena versus Rusev, WrestleMania 31, little match preview prediction, whatever the hell you want to call it. About to talk about, what's been going on. And it's just a normal, run-of-the-mill America versus Foreign Menace storyline. You can't really mess it up, and they've been doing a good job so far. John Cena fighting up, standing up for America. Rusev got the U.S. title, and John Cena's going to take that U.S. title home and shine it up real good that he's going to be the new U.S. champion. Don't know how long he'll hold it for. Maybe if the rumors are true, then maybe John Cena and Daniel Bryan will win the secondary title. Maybe they form it up to, or do a unification sometime in SummerSlam or before then. And then maybe somebody, Daniel Bryan, challenges Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 32, little Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan style. And so we're just going to talk about the build. So, this build's been pretty good so far. I really like the contract signing last week, even though it was kind of weird. The attorney, whatever the hell he was, I don't know, what kind of acting school he went to, but he was horrible. At first, I didn't even know if he was supposed to be Russian, because he did he was like the accent. The accent was so bad, you didn't even know what it was supposed to be. He was Booker T said he was from Houston, and then I was assuming he was trying to speak Russian, and it was horrible. He's nowhere near Lana, even though Lana, she really does speak Russian, I think, but she speaks really good English as well. But no Lana last week because she's been shooting movies. She was shooting a movie with Edge. I don't know what the movie's called, but I got to go see my Lana in a movie. But so don't really know why they had Lana shoot a movie during on Monday Night Raw. Just do it during the weekends, or do it Wednesday through Sunday, so she doesn't miss Raw. Because honestly, all the people that have been doing these matches for WrestleMania, half of them or both of them haven't been on the show. Like Triple H, Sting. Triple H hasn't been on Raw that much lately. Sting has only showed up on Raw once. Hasn't really talked or hyped up the matches that much. Brock Lesnar's there every other week. Roman Reigns hasn't really been talking that much. He's just been doing pre-tapes, and he's in the main event most of the time. But he's not even the star of the main event. He's just there to get over the Randy Orton Seth Rollins feud the last couple weeks. So this is really the only big feud that has both of the competitors in it, with John Cena and Rusev having been there every day. And Lana wasn't even there to hype up the match, because I would think Lana is a really good talker. She it sucks that Paul Heyman's there, because she's not the best one, but she's definitely number two at the managers, even though there's not that many managers in WWE anymore. But she's a damn good talker. She gets her point across, and she's annoying, and she's conniving, and she's mean, and she can do all this sort of stuff. So Rusev has been doing good. I don't really know if he could speak that good of English. I don't know if he's been working on it, if he's just been doing like that, and they just kind of held off with him speaking, and then kind of just giving him the reins. Now he can talk a little bit more in the past couple months. And Rusev's been doing good. I like the promo he did where he kind of read his speech or his written statement. He was because Lana said, "Oh, we'll give you the match because John Cena came out and was put Rusev in the STF, and he passed out and tapped out and stuff like that." So then he was like, "Oh, I have to be the one to give you the match permission, not Lana." So he's like, "Oh, okay, if you let me read this statement without, hitting me or touching me, then I'll sign a contract." And John Cena was all making these poopy faces and all, being all mad and stuff when Rusev was saying all these bad things about America. And honestly, John, you just gotta restrain. It's gonna, he'll read in a half, in 30 seconds or a minute, sign the contract, and then after he signs the contract, you beat the shit out of him. It's that simple. But they kind of make it a little too complicated. But so yeah, one more Raw left until WrestleMania. Don't really know what they got set up for this. Usually the last Raw before WrestleMania is kind of they don't really do that much big stuff. It's kind of maybe one last go-home promo. They don't really, maybe Rusev gets the better of John Cena this week, since John Cena's been giving the better of Rusev the past couple days. Or last week he put him in the STF, and that's how he got the match. Rusev didn't really touch Cena, but he kind of annoyed Cena, read his little statement, shoved the table onto Cena, and then walked away like a little coward, like the heels are supposed to be doing. So don't really know. I'm pretty sure John Cena will win. Got to stand up for America. I would kind of if we, I'm going to talk about the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match in another video, but I kind of would think Roman Reigns, since Roman Reigns I don't think is ready right now, I would think that this match with Rusev would be a perfect It'll be a perfect match for Roman Reigns because Rusev, he's the foreign menace heel. Not that many people are going to be cheering for Rusev anyways. Roman Reigns can come in, wave the American flag like Lex Luger or Jim Duggan or whatever, and he doesn't have those high expectations like he's going to have, like he already has, going into the main event against Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar's a badass, and people are going to be liking Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. So, just make it a lot easier on the crowd. And maybe, if Roman Reigns got a little better on the mic and in the ring, we would have this discussion, but we'll talk about that a little later in a later video. So, I'm going to be picking John Cena to win this match. Don't really know, if they really don't think Roman Reigns is ready, and they don't want Roman Reigns to win, so they have Lesnar win, but they don't want the heel winning on the last match because they kind of like to send the crowd home happy on WrestleMania. They might put this match on last. I highly doubt it. My money's still on Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar to the main event of the show, no matter what happens, because it's still the championship match, and you want the crowd. Because if it's in the middle of the match, you really don't know what would happen with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Because it might be, maybe Brock Lesnar will win because they don't want it to end on a sad note, but then Roman Reigns might win and they don't want him to be booed out of the building, and they don't want that the last sight to be seen at WrestleMania. So, but I'm still going to say John Cena wins. Not in the main event. This might be like the first match, the first big match. So maybe like at the end of the first hour, this is they had this match. They set everything up. And then John Cena wins the U.S. title. Don't really know how long John Cena will hold it, if John Cena will be taking this very seriously now that maybe they have Roman Reigns slotted up to be the number one face, be the champion, and then John Cena and Dana Bryan or whoever's the IC title kind of elevate those secondary titles, or maybe since they're having Brock Lesnar retain the championship, they're going to have those two, baby faces or the, two stars elevate those lower card titles, so those lower card titles can main event the house shows and main event Raws and SmackDowns and pay-per-views when Brock Lesnar is there, because Brock Lesnar isn't going to be at every single pay-per-view, let alone all the house shows and the Raws and SmackDown and stuff like that, so you can have those lower titles mean more and draw people without having the WWE Champion there. So, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, favorite, whatever you do to a YouTube video, do it to this video. Stay tuned. I will be going to WrestleMania 31 just in a couple days, so subscribe to watch all my videos, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description. I'll be posting videos and pictures of people I meet at WrestleCon, Access, Evolve Show, NXT, WrestleMania, all that good fun stuff. I'll post those up onto my Twitter and Instagram before I post them up onto YouTube, so if you want to get the first look of stuff I meet and stories and stuff like that, so subscribe or follow me on whatever social media site I was just talking about. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. More videos to come, so we'll see you later.